Hello and welcome. Happy Friday to you guys. I'm especially excited because, first of all, I get to do karaoke. We're going to try to do this every Friday, but also I got spring break coming up, so I'm off most of next week. I got a couple of work days, but I know we got some folks that are ready for the weekend. Got some folks here on both YouTube and on Facebook. I got about 7 each. I've got my friend Barry, who I sing with. This is actually his special Barney Fife microphone he's letting me borrow tonight. I got my former music teacher, Mrs. Dunn, watching me on Facebook. Got some of my good beard friends here watching on my Beards and Banjos YouTube channel. But we're going to do karaoke night. So normally, at least that's what I did last week, is I just had some songs picked out, and in between people did some requests and that kind of thing. The thing that ends up being funny is if I try to sing something and the checkers check it and is not a song that I'm supposed to be singing, I think on Facebook it just goes, the audio goes out. So if your audio goes out and you're watching me on Facebook, please let me know. And as soon as I get finished with that verse or chorus or whatever, I'll just end the song. And then on YouTube, the last song I did last week, it took the stream down, but that's going to be temporary. As soon as I finish the song, it's going to come back. So if I disappear for a minute, hang on and just let me know that it's happening in the chat. As soon as I see it, I will remedy that as quickly as I can. But I've done a little upgrading here. I got some new live streaming overlays and different things we have here. We got actually a new karaoke thing. I bought Fun, which is a karaoke app that I'm using, and it allows me to change the keys, which is a game changer. I can also control how much background vocals are in it. So it's pretty neat because I'm a pretty low singer. So a lot of stuff people request, I know it, but it's a little bit high for me. So now I don't have to strain quite as much. So anyway, we're going to sing a song here. I'm going to check out the chat and see what you guys have going on tonight. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoy this old song from the 1980s, I think. It's an old Oak Ridge Boys song. See if you know it. Let me know if it's sounding okay. When I get tired and a little lonely, the world's turned its cold back on me, and I'm about to swag. I ain't got a friend left to my name. Instead of sinking a little lower, I start making tracks on over to a place where the sun shines day and night, and where I know I'll hear you say, come on in, baby, take your coat off, come on in, baby, take your load off, come on in, baby, shake the blues off, I'm gonna love that frown away. Come on in, baby, put a smile on, come on in, baby, tell me what's wrong, come on in, this will be long gone, I'm gonna love your hurting away. Oh yeah, come on in. When I feel a lonesome night coming on, everything I did all day went wrong. There's a black cloud following me around, and I just can't get away. Instead of sinking a little lower, I start making tracks on over to a place where the sun shines day and night, and I know I'll hear you say, come on in, baby, shake your coat off, come on in, baby, take your load off, come on in, baby, shake the blues off, I'm gonna love that frown away. Come on in, baby, put a smile on, come on in, baby, tell me what's wrong, come on in, the blues will be long gone, I'm gonna love your hurting away. Come on in, baby, take your coat off, come on in, baby, take your load off, come on in, baby, shake the blues off, I'm gonna love that frown away. Come on in, baby, put a smile on, come on in, baby, tell me what's wrong, come on in, the blues will be long gone, I'm gonna love your hurting away. Come on in, baby, take your coat off, come on in, baby, take your load off, come on in, baby, shake the blues off, I'm gonna love that frown away. We need a tambourine on this verse. Come on in, baby, put a smile on, come on in, baby, tell me what's wrong, come on in, the blues will be long gone, I'm gonna love your hurting away. Come on in, baby, take your coat off, come on in, baby, take a load off, come on in, baby, shake the blues off, I'm gonna love that frown away. Come on in, baby, put a smile on, come on in, Baby, tell me what's wrong, come on in. The dues will be long gone, I'm gonna love your hurting away. Alrighty. You guys will have to tell me how I'm doing here. So some people ask some questions here. Let me see if I can talk about some of those. If I can get to it. Let me go back to me for just a minute. Some people ask about request. How much for a request? That's what Jay Cruz asked. Well, it doesn't cost anything to make a request. I may or may not know it. But since you ask, I do have the tip jar open. So if you're here on YouTube, you can use the super chat. So that's what Jay Cruz just did. You can also, I've got PayPal, but I didn't put that on here this week. I tried something new. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this. It's a site called Buy Me a Coffee. So if you're watching on Facebook and you want to donate, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/beardsandbanjos. And you can buy me as many coffees as you want. I think it's like $5 kind of thing. It's kind of neat. So, we got some super chats. Let's see here. So Jay Cruz had a super chat for $4.99. Thank you, sir. And we got to do the gambler. I will put that on the list. We will definitely do that. And Bearded Wolf, thank you so much for your $4.99 super chat. I do appreciate that. And if you have any requests, put them in, and I will do my best. And Joe, I saw your request about what did I see there? Jambalaya. I tried to find a good version on this karaoke. I may have to work on that a little bit. I've got one that's very similar, actually. Kind of got that Cajun feel, if you like it. I can try that one, but I will work on it for sure. So let's see what we got next here. I got to do one for my dad. I know he's watching. He's like, do one of them good old Alan Jackson songs. So he said, do Chattahoochee. And then today he said, no, do this one instead. So I got to pull it up here. We're going to do a little Living on Love. One of my favorites. If my old roommate from college, Matt Johnson's watching, I remember he used to sing this one. He didn't really like country, but for some reason he liked this one. So we're going to see if we can find it here. There it is. I'm gonna knock the key down one here. Sorry about that. Two young people without a thing say some vows and spread their wings. They settle down on just what they need, living on love. She don't care about what's in style. She just likes the way he smiles. He takes more than marble and tile, living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. Just like an old-fashioned storybook rhyme, living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking. But love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough, living on love. I always wanted to play a fiddle. I've never tried to play a fiddle. Thank you, Barbadojo. Appreciate that. Two old people without a thing. Children gone, but still they sing. Side by side in that front porch swing, living on love. He can't see anymore, and she can barely sweep the floor. Hand in hand they'll walk through that door, living on love. living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. Just like an old-fashioned storybook rhyme, living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking, but love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough, living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. It's like an old-fashioned storybook rhyme, living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking, but love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much if you get enough, living on love. No, it doesn't take much when you get enough, living on love. Yeah. All right. Let me know if my audio and everything's looking and sounding okay. I would appreciate that, because I got this brand new system I'm trying to work out. It's called Ecamm Live. It's for Mac. So a lot of the guys in the beer community, when they do live streams, they use StreamYard. So this is a totally different platform. And behind the scenes, I can control all these different, the different scenes and everything else. So it's kind of a little bit overwhelming, but I think it's going pretty smooth. Thank you so much for the round of applause there, Bearded Wolf. I do appreciate that. And I want to see if we did the Gambler last week, but since Healthy Bearded, Jay Cruz, he wrapped it in the $4.99 request, we're going to do the Gambler for him. And then, Joe, I will work on getting you a song on here. I don't think I can do the Jambalaya this week, but I will definitely work on it. I need to find a good version of it. So let's see here. All right, here we go. A little Gambler. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with the gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns staring out the window at the darkness, till boredom overtook us and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I made a life out of reading people's faces and knowing what their cards were by the way they held their eyes. But if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces, and for a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle. He drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. As if you're gonna play the game, boy, you got to learn to play it right. And you got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. He changed every gambler notes that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he finished speaking, he turned back towards the window, crushed out his cigarette, and faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke Oh, that's a classic. I think I heard that song had just won. It went into the Grammys Hall of Fame. I think I just heard that on the radio this week. Listen to they've got a good 80s and 90s country station on Sirius XM. So there's no more good country music on the radio very much, at least on the mainstream radio. So I've gone the Sirius XM route. Bearded Accountant, I think everybody else says it's okay. Hopefully it's not too glitchy on your end and the sound is good when it's coming through. Thank you guys for your feedback. And for some reason, the Facebook comments don't come through, so I can't post them for everybody to see. Unless maybe, let me try to see if they're on Restream app here. Give me just a second, because if so, I'd like to post them, but they're not coming through. But I can tell you, we got, let's see, got Alta Clover's watching. Good to see you, Alta. Got Miss Doris watching, Miss Gilla. I think I saw Bob earlier, and some of my former students, Miss Trinity. Trinity always had good math puns. You can't beat good math puns. I appreciate you guys coming in and checking it out. Thank you for the applause. The quality is 4K. Oh, thank you, James. There's one of my current students. Teaching some country music there. Thanks for joining in. Hope you finished your test. It's due by 10 p.m., by the way. That's the thing about online tests these days. We got Smelly Turtles in the house. I like your mixing board there. Your little, I don't know, are you a musician, Smelly Turtle? I don't know if I knew that or not. Jay Cruz, I'm going to have to give you a wrench there so you can keep it respectful. All right, so let's see. We'll do some fun stuff here. Joe, I'm not familiar enough with that song to do it, so I'll work on it for next week. You definitely give me some ideas to go back and practice some stuff. Let me do another fun one there it's got that Cajun feel to it, so I know it's not the same thing that you requested, but I've been wanting to do this one anyway. You probably have heard me sing this one too. If I can't even spell it right. Let me see if I can find it over here. Because you can't have some good country music without having a little bit of George Strait. Am I right? I think I'm right. Oh, you're an audio engineer. Oh boy. And I've got my old music teacher in here, and I've got an audio engineer. So I've got to really bring my A game tonight. So I'll do the best I can. Here's one you may know. It's called Adelaida. Adelaida, pretty little Cajun queen, sweet Dixie flower, the belle of the bayou, your every young man's dream. Adelaida, I'd walk through the hurricane to stand beside you, sweet Adelaida. I'd swim the Pontchartrain. Oh no, here you're coming down the road. The cotton dress is swishing, you're getting some attention from all the boys in Thibodeau. Oh my, you're really filling up their eyes, smiling and winking. I know what they're thinking, but I'm the only one who loves you so. Adelaida, pretty little Cajun queen, sweet Dixie flower, the belle of the bayou, your every young man's dream. Adelaida, I'd walk through the hurricane to stand beside you, sweet Adelaida. I'd swim the Pontchartrain. Thanks, Colin. You've already turned your test in, I know. Little dish I know, I know you can tell it. You're making me so jealous from my head down to my toes. Oh, me, you can make a redneck green. The way that you're looking, you've got me a-cooking. And I ain't talking about Adelita, pretty little Cajun queen. Sweet Dixie flower, the bed love to buy you, you're every young man's dream. Adelita, I'd walk through the hurricane to stand beside you, sweet Adelita. I'd swim the Pontchartrain. Adelita, pretty little Cajun queen. Sweet Dixie flower, the bed love to buy you, you're every young man's dream. Adelita, I'd walk through the hurricane. Sweet stand beside you, sweet Adelita. I'd swim the Pontchartrain. To stand beside you, sweet Adelita. To stand beside you, sweet Adelita. Just to stand beside you, my sweet Adelita. I'd swim the Pontchartrain. Oh, yeah. That one just makes you smile. And there's something about some of these songs that just makes you smile. And that one does it for me. Some of these, well, a lot of these do it for me. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying it. And just having a good time. Let me know what you're doing this week. Anybody doing anything fun? This is, I guarantee you, this is the most fun I'm going to have all weekend. I don't know if it's the most fun you'll have, but I know it'll be the most fun I have. And I appreciate you guys joining in. And I don't think we've lost any sound or haven't lost our feed yet, so we must be avoiding the no-no songs. Clap, clap, clap. Hello, I've got Dagan in here. Thank you, Ron, for your round of applause there. Thank you so much. And talk about songs that make you smile. A good bluegrass song that's got some banjo and everything else in it. You can't really beat that either. So I got one of those pulled up because, you know, in fact, most of you guys, I'm sure, have heard this song. And you may just love it. You may not remember that you love it. But when we do it, I think you're going to go, oh, yeah, I think I like that song. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Listen to that man. Yeah. Get to hear all the good breaks in this one.
In constant sorrow through each day.
Hey, Corey, you made it in. Thanks. I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised.
The place where he was born and raised.
I like singing bass too. There's that dobro. For 6 long years I've been in trouble. No pleasure here on earth I found. For in this world I'm bound to ramble. I have no friends to help me now.
He has no friends to help him now.
Here's the banjo. It's fare thee well, my old true lover. I never expect to see see you again. Or I'm bound to ride this northern railroad. Perhaps I'll die on that train.
Perhaps he'll die on this train.
Thank you, Corey. I appreciate you stopping in, man. You can bury me in some deep valley for many years where I may lay. Then you may learn to love another whilst I am sleeping in my grave. I like whilst.
While he is sleeping in his grave.
Well, I may not look like George Clooney. I probably don't sound like him either. Can anybody name who sung this song? Not George Clooney, the original artist. Oh, you can't hear? Hilda? Oh, maybe it's going out on Facebook. Just a stranger. Can my YouTube people hear? Never see no more. But there is one promise that is given. I'll meet you on God's golden shore.
He'll meet you on God's golden shore.
All right. So we may have lost Facebook there for a minute. Oh, I see that Miss Emily or Diane's watching. Hello, Miss Diane. I hope you are feeling better. I know you've been not feeling too good. Ooh, I'm going to take me a sip of water. All right, guys. So I had to restart my stream. It said there was an internet issue and it ended that one. So I had to start another one. Looks like some people are joining me. Send me a comment here if you can hear what I'm doing. You can see me. Sorry about that. All right, looks like people are coming back in. I'll just sing a song, and if anybody wants to hear me, you can hear me. Oh, you can hear me now. Cool. So did my original stream end, and I had to start another one? Is that what happened? Because I got a weird something. I had to go back live again, unscheduled. All right, cool. Let's do another song while people are getting back in here. How about a good old, this Friday night, but we're going to do a song about Saturday night and see how that goes. Hope you enjoy this one. There's now this movie on the marquee sign we've all seen at least 3 times. Everybody's broke and Bobby's got a buck. Put $1 worth of gas in his pickup truck. We're going 90 miles an hour down a dead-end road. What's the hurry, son? Where you gonna go? We're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. Yeah, Corey, I don't think it takes as much. When I looked into it, it was a pretty good option. Lucy's got her lipstick on a little too bright. Bobby's getting drunk and looking for a fight. Liquor on his breath and trouble on his mind. Well, Lucy's just a kid that longed for the ride. I got a 6-pack of beer and a bottle of wine. Gotta be bad just to have a good time. They're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. Oh, who can relate to growing up in a small town? I love the line, you gotta be bad just to have a good time. Bobby told Lucy the world ain't round. Drops off sharp at the edge of town. Lucy, you know the world must be flat, 'cause when people leave town, they never come back. They go 90 miles an hour to the city limit sign, put the pedal to the metal before they change their mind. They howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. They howl at the moon, shoot out the light. Hey, it's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. All right. That's a good one. Just feeling up-tempo songs coming on tonight. Looks like we got most people back. Sorry for the stream interruption. I might have been an internet issue on my end. It said an internet issue happened and the stream ended, so I just had to go back live again. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you hanging out and kind of enjoying it. That's all I'm doing here is trying to, this is one of my passions. It's something that I've been doing a long time and haven't really gotten to perform for people for over right at a year. It was March I don't remember, 13th, something like that. Barry can probably tell you. He's in the group with me. Hopefully we'll be able to get back out starting soon. Thank you, Vato. Thank you, Vato. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah, you can use this as background music. Yeah, we did one last week, too. You can go back and play it. I did have to cut out 2 of the songs, I think, because they had copyright issues. So after the fact, that YouTube cuts them out. But anyway, let's see. You guys throw out some artists you want to hear. Haven't done any Garth Brooks, Randy Travis. Somebody said something about Charlie Pride earlier. We did a Charlie Pride last week, but maybe we'll do a different one this week because I'm all up to the up-tempo songs this week. Let me type one in here. How you guys like my graphics and everything? Does it look okay? So we're going to do one called High on the Mountain of Love by Charlie Pride. Oh, thank you for the compliment there about the Soggy Bottom Boys. That was fun. Just some of those songs just make you feel good. If you like this one. Standing on a mountain looking down on the city, the way that I feel is a doggone pity. Teardrops are falling down the mountainside. Many times I've been here and many times I cried. We used to be so happy when we were in love. High on the mountain of love. Night after night I've been standing here alone, weeping my heart out to the cold gray dawn, praying that you're lonely and you come here too, hoping just by chance that I get a glimpse of you, find you somewhere alone, high on the mountain of love. The mountain of love, the mountain of love, you should be ashamed. We used to be a mountain of love, but you just changed your name. Way down below there's 500,000 people. Somewhere there's a church and a big tall steeple. Inside the church there's an altar filled with flowers. Wedding bells are ringing and it should have been ours. That's why I'm so happy when I dream from above, high on the mountain of love. one got the good background singers on this one. I don't know if this was a 70s or an 80s song. It kind of sounds like a 70s song. It's fun to sing though. The mountain of love, a mountain of love, you should be ashamed. We used to be a mountain of love, but you just changed your name. Way down below there's 500,000 people. Somewhere there's a church and a big tall steeple. Inside the church there's an altar filled with flowers. Wedding bells are ringing and it should have been ours. That's why I'm so happy I dream from above. High on the mountain of love. High on the mountain of love. We're gonna get low. High on the mountain of love. 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 Oh yes. All right, we're going to do a couple more here. I thought of another one to do. Here's one you know. So, Corey, if you don't know all these songs, I bet you know this one. This one might, you start doing some of these really, really, really big songs, sometimes the YouTube will take them down. So we'll see what happens. If it goes out, just hold on and I'll be right back. As soon as you hear the horns on this, you're going to go, oh, I know this one. All kinds of different flavors to this song tonight. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring, bound by wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 a ring of fire, the ring of fire. I played the trumpet for 1 year, won a trophy, and I quit. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours beat. Thanks, Jeff. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, fire. It burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. How many times are they gonna make me do that? All right, a little Johnny Cash. I know some people love Johnny Cash out there. Oh, we'll go about 15 more minutes. We'll do maybe 2-3 songs. My voice may not hold out very much longer. We're going to slow it down a little bit. I heard someone do this. If you watch The Voice, I love watching that show. It's just very cool, and they do have some country artists and some really cool folks on there. But somebody did this one this week, and he did a really good job on it. Young guy, had a mullet and everything. I don't know. Did you guys know that the mullets are coming back? My friend Scott's growing one. I've seen several other people do it until they can't stand it anymore, and then they cut it off. But I'm afraid it's coming back. Give me a yes or no. Do you like mullets? I'm not a huge fan of it, but, you know, I kind of like the 90s era, which is what throws back to. But anyway, we're going to do a Keith Whitley song called Don't Close Your Eyes, and you may not know it, or you may, as soon as you hear that kickoff, you may go, oh, I know this one. Let me know if you like Keith Whitley. It's one of my favorites. I know you loved him a long time ago. Even now in my arms, you still want him, I know. But darling, this time your memories die when you hold me tonight. Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once, let yesterday go, and you'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Maybe I've been a fool, holding on all this time, lying here in your arms, knowing he's in your mind. But I keep hoping someday that you'll see the light. Could be tonight, and don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once, let yesterday go. You'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once, let yesterday go, and you'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Thank you guys very much. Hey, Mrs. Dunn liked that one, so if she likes that one, I guess I did pretty good. Maybe we'll do one more song. I'm trying to figure out what I should do for the finale. I'll wait for the lag time here and see if anybody has anything they want me to do. I was thinking maybe we could do. See what we can find. We could do, got some Tracy Lawrence, Sawyer Brown, Randy Travis, George Strait. Can't go wrong with George. Maybe we'll do some George. I don't know any Neil Diamond. You have to give me a song, Ron. I'll try it. I'll see what I can do to practice up. Let's do a little Amarillo by Morning. That'll be our finale song here tonight. I appreciate you guys stopping in. Hey, E-Rock, you're just here for the grand finale. Still got 12 folks watching here between YouTube and Facebook, but I guess I'm 2 of them maybe. I don't know if I count as if I'm watching myself. But anyway, I appreciate you guys joining me. We're going to do this last one, and then I'll say goodnight and hope you guys have a great weekend. Lower that one a key. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. When that sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe. Lost my wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. Well, I'll be looking for 8 when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. That's country. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I've got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo is where I'll be. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. A little relaxing, getting you in the mood for the weekend. Had some good fun songs, some good classic country songs, a bluegrass song, a Cajun song, and lots of little different flavors there as we went through those. I'm planning on doing this every Friday unless I get kicked off or YouTube demonetizes me or gives me copyright strikes or something right like that. And we'll just kind of deal with the technical glitches as we go. But it hasn't been too bad tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it and have a wonderful weekend. And we'll see you next week.